How's it going, everybody? We have a nice video for you today. Real quick, there is an announcement right after the coverage of these new units. Please stick around for that. Really encourage it, but on with it. If you were watching the live stream recently where we showed a whole bunch of things, didn't have time to make videos about everything, we found a rather hilarious bug. But aside from the bug, exciting news is the damned knights errant of the Vampire Coast have been expanded. They are no longer just a summon from Solastra. They are a permanent unit you can add to the roster through the campaign exclusive units. I'll be including those in a lot of my tournaments. You can probably use them in my tournaments. That's part of what the announcements is back to this. But the damned knights errant are not alone. They are joined by the damned questing knights. They are joined by the damned knights of the realm with all the same stats as the Bretonnians except for lower armor because they're ethereal. Magic damage and frostbite from being ethereal as well. So that's super cool. Vampire Coast, get an expanded roster of the ethereal cavalry. Very awesome, very cool, very exciting. Actually a huge fan of this change, as you can tell. I think it is sweet. What's the bug you found, Human Boy? Well, you remember how I said something about them being Solastra's summon? It turns out that coding came with for some reason, and this permanent unit that you can buy from the campaign exclusive section of the multiplayer menu is on a timer, which no other campaign unit is on. You can see timer ticking down 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're gonna start taking damage for no reason. Okay, 20, 18, 13, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and dead! No! So, you're gonna have to get your use out of them in the next 90 seconds. I have told CA that this bug exists. They're working on it. I'm sure they'll fix it easily enough. But the overall news is very exciting. Vampire Coast get ethereal cavalry that is super awesome and fun, and I think it'll bring a lot of joy to that faction. Now, that is the end of that part of the video. If you're just here to absorb all the content you can, and then leave me in the dust and get out of here. But I would like to talk about a brief thing rather quickly. The Summer Championships happened. From what I saw in the comments and from chat, it was divisive, I guess is what I'll say. There were people that were not enjoying the meta. It was apparently very stagnant. Not all the games were stagnant, but there was a lot of blobs, there was a lot of vampire counts, there was a lot of Slanesh and chaos and such. If you're one of those people that was despairing, if you're one of those people that was really not enjoying what they were seeing, I would really encourage you to try the Vermin League and try land battles once IE comes out. What is Vermin League? Well, if you ever heard of Ant Ladder, and it's kind of the successor to that since Ant Ladder has moved on. Vermin League is a place where you can queue up for land battles and fight other people. There's a bot, it'll match you up with somebody else looking for games, it'll give you maps, tell you who goes first and stuff. We're putting a bunch of improvements into it now. We host a lot of tournaments around land battles. We poll tournaments asking people what they want to play. So really, I do encourage you to come get involved in our Discord community. Try out some land battles. The worst thing that happens is you try one land battle, you don't like it, and you leave. No harm, no foul. But you could find something you really like if domination isn't floating your boat. I promise you, after Mortal Empires releases, land battles will be way less blobby. Because archers exist, and the Game 3 factions are not designed very well around punishing blobs, but the Game 2 and 1 factions are. So please come by, try land battles, know that you're part of a community, and we're not, like, CA does a bunch of stuff. They do a bunch of stuff, but we are a small knit community. I have my pack masters, people who grind a ton of the game, play a lot, really care about the community. We're watching things. We can do in-house rules. We're like, hey, you know, we're seeing too much vampire counts or something. Like, this is an extreme example, but like, we're seeing too much vampire counts. Let's just soft ban them until CA figures their shit out. Hey guys, no playing vampire counts or something. Or like, Be'lakor is allowed to be played by CA, and we find he's super unbalanced. So we're just like, hey, for the interest of everybody, no more Be'lakor. So you're part of a community where we will do our best to make fun games, make the experience fun, really reduce cheese, really reduce problems you could run into in quick battle. So if you are about to give up on the multiplayer community for Total War Warhammer 3, you're like, this shit sucks, everything's a blob, everything sucks, please come try land battles once. Just once. Then you can leave. Then you can leave. It's totally fine. You didn't pay anything. You paid nothing. Just go into Vermin League, you hit at exclamation point game, it'll match you up with somebody. I would recommend doing that after Immortal Empires, because everybody around here is just waiting for Mortal Empires to come out. They've burned out on the 7 factions we have. So please, I know I said it a million times, don't give up just yet. if the domination mode looks boring, at least try land battles before you uninstall this game and never see any of us again. All right. I promise you it'll be a good time. You will make some friends. You got this. All right. Obviously, we'll be casting a lot of tournaments for it on the channel. Okay. Thanks for hearing me out. Roar. Subscribe. Yes, yes.